I'd say top two. Top two.
Excellent work. Now, Rhys, you went to the whole race of the Grand Prix the other day. You there with your son, is that right?
Yeah, I went to the minis, and mainly just to take my little 3-year-old so he could see car racing.
Yeah. Was it a bit noisy for him?
Oh, not too bad, but ever since he's been telling me he wants to be a car racing car when he grows up.
Right, a car racing car.
Yeah, car racing car, I want to be a car racing car.
Now, Bill, you've worked with, of course, Richard Curtis before in Love Actually and the wonderful A Girl in the Cafe. But what's it like for Rhys, for you, and for you, Nick, to get a call to be in a Richard Curtis film?
Well, it's a tremendous honour, actually, I think. For you too?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
I wasn't even sure he knew who I existed.
Yeah, well, he didn't.
Oh.
But, he found me in a shopping mall. I was spotted. The funny face. I mean, he's British comedy royalty, so of course it's an absolute honour, and you know, anyone. So it was a no-brainer for me.
We should point out tonight.
I didn't even read the script.
You didn't even read it.
No.
I noticed.
I still haven't read it.
We should point out there's members of the Curtis family here tonight. In fact, Richard's godmother, Rosemary, is, and his aunties and his cousins. Put your hand up in the godmother.
Good on you.
Here's Rosemary here. Bill, Rosemary wanted to meet you. Here we go. Oh, it's like the 70s again. Okay, we need Bill back pretty soon. Okay, we're going to have to get the taser in.
Just let it happen, Pete. Let it happen.
It's natural. It's natural.
Let it work itself out.
Anybody else feel weird about watching that? No? Bill, you have worked with Richard Curtis a number of times. What's it like for you? I mean, he gives you a call and you're straight in straight away?
Yeah, I was like Nick. I didn't read the script. I just said, yeah, I'll do it. I've worked with him twice before. It seemed to work out, so this was the third time. I was, again, a no-brainer. It was a great script when I did get around to reading it. I dig the music. I was around. I'm the only person who was around out there. I can remember all this stuff. One of the journalists recently asked me if he said, I understand you're a very good friend of Keith Richard. I said, no, I only looked like I was a very good friend of him. But I do remember Pirate Radio, and it was a gas. It was a big deal then. You couldn't get the music, and now you could, and it was massive in my life.
I had no idea about Pirate Radio. I hadn't really heard about it. I didn't know it was real, but it is absolutely the story you're about to see, and it's a wonderful film. Congratulations, guys. But it is all based on a true story.
Yeah, it's all true. I just like the kid in the movie, I would have, if I had a transistor radio, I would have put it under my pillow. My radio, I'm so old, my radio was the size of a small wardrobe. So you couldn't get it under the pillow. But you did. You wait till your parents went to sleep and everybody calmed down and you turned on Radio Caroline or Radio London and you got this new music. Because it went from your mum and dad's music, which is like people in their best clothes singing about the moon, to, you know, Jimi Hendrix burning his guitar. So it was a little bit of a radical shift there, all in about 18 months, so it blew my mind.
I was chatting to you the other night at Rove behind the scenes, Bill, and you let me in on a little secret, and there's a bit of an elephant in the room when we talk about music in regards to Nick.
Oh, yeah.
Nick,
why would you link the word elephant with me? No. It's kind of slight.
No, I'm not. I will throw stones in that glass house, to be honest, Nick. But Bill, can you tell us a little secret you heard about Nick during filming?
Had you not egged me on, I would have kept this quiet, but the fact is, ladies and gentlemen, when I met Nick Frost, he made a confession which is extraordinary as far as I'm concerned. He'd never ever heard a Rolling Stones record. Sorry. I don't know where he's been, I don't know.
36.
Yeah, don't boast. I mean, you thought he'd have heard it in an elevator or somewhere, but apparently he managed to avoid it for 36 years, ladies and gentlemen.
Can we have an explanation?
I was a massive Jimi Hendrix fan, and I felt like I would be cheating on Jimmy with you know, the Stones.
No, I believe that is a lie. What music do you love?
I'm a fan of Hard House, and I know a lot of people in the last. I get that reaction a lot. You see, you see a 36-year-old large bearded fella saying he likes Hard House, and a lot of people laugh. But it's true. I wasn't always this bearded, and during my kind of late teens and early 20s, you'll often find me wearing a sarong with white gloves, just kind of having it, having it. And I got a bit of advice from an Australian raver, which was go hard or go home.
Yes.
And that's something I've tried to live my life by. It's a personal credo that I've lived by since that moment.
Obviously, a bit of time spent on a boat recording, filming this movie. Any seasickness, Rhys? How'd you go?
No, good sea legs, me, from Auckland.
Yep. On the harbour.
City of Sails. Have you been there? Yeah. So I could virtually walk on the water there. A lot of the very shallow beaches, but I didn't have a problem at all. I did take some sea tablets just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah, every morning.
Bill, Nick, any seasickness?
Not for me. In a weird turnaround, I suffer from land sickness, but I'm fine on the sea. So I might take to the water a little more often.
How did you guys entertain yourselves on the boat? I believe there's a fair bit of table football or table soccer being played. Who was the champion at your table soccer?
I don't know, actually. I think Tom Sturridge was very good.
Yeah.
Chris O'Dowd was quite good.
No one would let me play that. So.
Because you played in the movie, you played the most unpopular man in Britain. Actually, were you method behind the scenes? Were you unpopular with the cast as well?
Just my usual self. Yeah. But I did notice repercussions from being myself, so I just left confused at the end of that film.
It's an amazing cast, and of course Philip Seymour Hoffman is in this movie. There's probably no finer actor in the world. No disrespect to anyone on stage tonight. What was it like working with an Oscar winner?
It was a treat, you know. He, apart from, I think people have a conception of Philip Seymour Hoffman that he is some kind of dour, acting badger, but in fact he is a very funny man with a great comedy talent, you know. So it was a real pleasure to get to work with the Oscar winner Philip Seymour.
We are about to send everybody to go see this movie. You're going to absolutely love it. Just very, very quickly, because I know there's fans of various shows you guys are on. Space in America, is it happening? Just quickly, yes or no?
Space will never happen in America.
There we go. I think that's good news. I think that is good news. And Rhys, Flight of the Conchords, is there a movie in the works? What's going on?
No. That's just lots of rumours.
Yeah.
But we've only just finished the second season, so the guys need a big break. So they're touring live at the moment. So I have no idea what's going on myself.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing other things like this.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to go see The Bloke That Rocked. It is a fantastic film. Please thank the stars for making it all the way to Melbourne.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Darby.